you guys all doing? So it's mid-August right now and I've just been having a really good start to this month, and I thought I would share with you some of the things I've done. I don't have a lot of footage of all the things that I've been up to, but I do have bits and pieces of little clips. So I thought instead of doing individual videos for all of them, I would combine them all and make one video that has some mediocre content in it. So to start, near the end of July, Ben Brown and Steve Booker, who are two YouTubers, came to Vancouver and did a meetup, and I got a chance to come along and meet them. So if you don't know, Ben Brown is a daily vlogger who travels all the time, so you should check out his videos. They have really good content. And then Steve Booker does more professional videos of, one of my favorite ones he did is he went to a barber shop and then he just shows the interior and he just shares the experience with you, and you get to feel the vibe that he's feeling while he's in there getting it done. So they're two really good friends and really amazing YouTubers, and not very many of my friends watch them as much as I do. So I didn't really have anyone to go with, and I dragged my boyfriend down to come along with me, which was good because he got to be my photographer for the day. And here's some of the pictures of me meeting them. Can't believe I got to hug them and meet them. Next, I hope to meet Fun for Louie, fingers crossed. I want him to come to Canada if they come back. They mentioned that they might come back to come to Whistler this December, so if that happens, I want Fun for Louie to join, and that would just be incredible to meet him too. Also, I posted 2 pictures on Instagram from that day, one of me with Ben and one of me with Steve, and both of them liked the pictures, and then Ben Brown even commented a heart emoji on my picture, and I was just so flattered and so excited to see that he did that. Even though he probably did it to everyone else's pictures too, it was just really exciting. Next thing that happened is August 1st is my birthday. Yay, I turned 21, oh yeah! And I didn't do anything interesting, didn't go out drinking. I'm Canadian, so I've been legal for a couple years now. Instead, I decided to make my boyfriend take me somewhere else again. So we went on an adventure, and this is what I told him I want to do, is go canoeing, and then you hike up to a waterfall from the place that we go, and then that night you get to camp. They have a little campsite at the bottom of where you start the hike at. So we packed our canoe full of all our tent and pillows and everything. You had to keep them all dry, which was a hassle. And then we tried to row our way, and at first I was in the back of the canoe and he was in the front of the canoe, and we just were not going anywhere and we're so frustrated with each other. And then we finally decided it'd be a good idea to switch places, and we got there so much faster than we would have, and it was so much smoother. So learn from our mistakes, guys. If you ever go canoeing, have the stronger person in the back and the steering direction person, like me, in the front. Yeah, so we got to paddle all the way with all our supplies and everything. Luckily it all fit in the canoe. We were both worried. We had so much stuff. We had like a little table, we had the tent, we had pillows, we had clothes, we had my camera, all my camera accessories, and I was so terrified. I just got this camera and I didn't want it to get wet at all. I was so nervous about it. Luckily we never flipped our canoe and we made it safely. So once we made it to the campground, unfortunately we weren't allowed fires because there's a fire ban going on in BC just because it's been so hot lately. So we didn't get to do that part, but we decided to set up the tent as soon as we got to land because by the time we were out from the hike of the waterfall, we were afraid it would be dark. So we set up the tent, and then we were pretty exhausted, so we actually took a nap, kind of sad. Nap midday birthday, oh yeah, partier here. Yeah, so we took a little nap, and then we finally made it up to the waterfalls, and they're so, like, unbelievable. It's such a hidden gem because this place is local to my home. Like, it didn't take us long to drive out there at all, and then they're huge. Like, you don't expect it to be that huge. There is a waterfall in one of the Tri-Cities that we hike up to sometimes, and that one's, it's still really nice, but it's nothing too extravagant. These ones are just incredible, and the water is so vividly clear, like you would just love it. We did go in the water and it was freezing cold, like numbingly cold. I got some footage here, so I'll insert it now.
I'm filming.
Why are you filming just me though? I don't understand.
I was filming the front and then I filmed you. Okay.
I'll put all
Oh, weird. Hold on. I'm doing it.
And we even got to go underneath the waterfall and watch it fall over our heads like this, as seen here. Neither of us brought towels, so we had to shiver our way all the way back down to the campsite. So we just ate a little bit, listened to some music, and then fell asleep. And that was just the perfect day for my birthday. Camping is just my all-time favorite thing to do ever, and it was just really nice to spend that time together, just the two of us. Next thing that came along was the Pride Parade. It's always the same weekend as my birthday because it's a long weekend. Both me and my sister wanted to go, but first I had to go out for lunch with my dad's side of the family just for my birthday to celebrate and to see them. So we did that first, and then by the time it was over, unfortunately the Pride Parade had ended, so I didn't get any content from that, which kind of sucks. I really wanted to show some of the eccentric outfits and the bright colors and just the enthusiasm that surrounds that parade and that event. We did see it while we were walking down. We would see it in the streets, but I didn't have my camera out on me when I was walking. So we just relaxed a little at English Bay and then watched some of the characters like walking along and everything. And then two of my friends were down there as well, so we went to the beer gardens and met up with them. Good day too. It was nice to catch up with them because I hadn't seen them in a long time, and obviously I didn't have a party or anything for my birthday, so that was sort of kind of my celebration for that as well. And then the next thing, which is the best thing, and if you think nothing can top any of those, because those were pretty fun too, I went to Squamish Valley Music Festival. I only went on the Sunday because that's when Eminem was playing, and he is all I really cared about. Arctic Monkeys was playing too, and I really liked them, and then a few songs from Mounties and Temper Trap, and yeah, I think that's it. So those were cool to watch, but then Eminem, I've been a fan since I was 9 years old. I've been listening to his music, and it was just unbelievable to see him in front of my face. There were so many people there, and you could tell how strong of a fan base he has. It was just like a giant stadium, not even a stadium, we were outdoors. It was like a giant meadow, a valley, Squamish Valley Music Festival. It was a valley of people who are just all passionate about this one person. When I look through videos that I've seen online of how many people were there, it's just insane. I want to say that I got some really cool videos of that, but I didn't, unfortunately. I wanted to experience it like full-fledged, looking right at him and listening to the music. I didn't really want to film a lot of it. So most of the clips that I have, it'll be like the slow part and the beginning intro of the song, and then as soon as it's about to get exciting or like enthusiastic, then I shut off the video and then I just go crazy in real life and you don't get to see that part. But for this one, I wanted to actually vlog this whole day because I knew it would be exciting. I didn't really stick to it as strongly as I wanted to, but I do have some more clips than most of the other videos. This one might be a little bit long, so I hope you enjoy.
Hi! This is my sister.
I don't want to be in it.
Why not?
Do it yourself.
We are all dressed up because we're about to go to Squamish Music Festival and see Eminem. And who do you want to see?
Get that out of my face!
And the Arctic Monkeys. And I'll show you when we get there.
With revenge. Surveillance cameras at Eminem's home began capturing footage of a young man resembling Matthew Mitchell driving around Eminem's property. One night in late 2013, the cameras picked up the young man in his car parked in Eminem's driveway.
It was clear from the surveillance footage that Matthew Mitchell abducted Eminem from his home with the likely intent to murder him. Mr. Mitchell's fingerprints were found inside the home, and signs of a break-in and struggle were quite apparent.
Through forensic 3D animation, specialists were able to recreate the scene inside Eminem's house where he was kidnapped.
The main question on everyone's mind now is, where is Eminem?
We may never know what happened to spoil Matthew Mitchell's deadly plan of revenge. Mr. Mather's representatives and family have declined to comment on any further clues as to the motivation behind this heinous crime. Investigators continue to search for Eminem. However, his whereabouts to this day remains a mystery. I'm not sure that we ever truly know.
Feels so good to be back. To bend the butt, the wrong button to push, no friend to put. I'm the centerpiece, you're a Maltese. I'm a pit bull off his leash, all this beast talk. Cadillacs, the bills, the bills, brain dead, brain was here, stupid whale, girl, I'm too around, don't you do for now, trying to fight it, trying to deny, stupid, you a bill. I said I can't rap without being broke no more. They said I can't rap without coke no more. You think I won't choke no more? To the vocal cords, I'm working a drug no more. These motherfuckers are thinking I'm playing, thinking I'm saying shit, cause I'm sticking it just to be saying it. Put your hands down, bitch, I ain't gonna shoot you. I'ma pull through this bullet and put it through. Shut up, slut, you're causing too much chaos. Just bend over and take it like a slut, okay, ma? Is all my you know what's going on, we get the Rolling Stone. You goddamn right, bitch, and that was too late. The triple platinum and tragedies happen in 2 states. I ain't finished violence, you vibe, venomous violent, bitches hate, fighting it. The reason it took me so long to come back is because I had acne and I said I wasn't coming back till my skin clears. That's fucking stupid, but who gives a fuck? Vancouver, make some motherfucking noise anyway. How many people in here tonight are ready to get stupid? How many people in here tonight, Vancouver, are ready to not make any fucking sense whatsoever? Okay. Vancouver, man, that's why I fucking love it here, man. It's because y'all make me feel so at motherfucking home. You see, I gotta take a second out right now to talk about where I'm from. Cause I'm from America! We love you! How many people are proud to be citizens in this beautiful country of ours? The stripes and the stars, the rights that men have died for to protect. The women and men who approach their necks for the freedom. All they did was doubt me, and when we got it with a running mouth and try to take shots at me, You might see me walking. A dead rock on a dog with his head chopped off in the park with a spike collar, hollering at him because the son of a bitch won't be off. So leaning out a window with a cop shotgun, driving up the block in the car to the shot pocket. Look at the base killers, dressing ridiculous, blue and red like I don't see what the big deal is. Throwing barrel 12 gauge, speaking in Chris Wallace. Pissed off, speaking your pop, just missed all this. Watching all these cheap imitations get rich off them and get dollars. It should have been theirs and get switched wallets. The missed all this Chris pop and the wristwatches. I just sit back and just watch it get nauseous. Walk around with an empty bottle and Ricky Martin spark shit like some 26-year-old skinny cart. And anti-back street with Ricky Martin. Things to kill and see, don't get it started. These fucking brats can't sing and bring me stars. What's this bitch retarded? Give me back my $16. All I see is sisters and magazines smiling. Whatever happened to violent after being violent? Whatever happened to cats in a good old-fashioned bastard and ass whooping? Getting shoes coming your head on. New kids on the block, suck a lot of dick. Boy, girl groups make me sick, and I can't can't wait till I catch one of you faggots in public. I'ma love it. Put your middle fingers up in the motherfucking air. And if you don't give a fuck like we don't give a fuck, say hell yeah. And if you don't give a fuck like we don't give a fuck, say fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Slim Shady, brain dead like Tim Brady.
So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I posted some Instagrams basically from every event I think that I mentioned. So if you want to check those out, my Instagram and all my personal links are below. I will also link Ben Brown and Steve Booker. Also, the two of my best friends that I met at the beer gardens from the Pride Parade, one of them is a YouTuber, so I will put her link in there. Her name's Tessa. She's kind of like a beauty guru. She does makeup, clothing, hair, all those sorts of things. She does haul videos. But yeah, you should definitely check out her channel. It's really good. I will link her down there as well. And I should see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!